Hey, Husker Nation, did you think we were gone? Kind of were for a while, huh?
Yeah.
It's been a while since we made a video. Just to refresh your memories, my name's Louie.
My name's Seth.
I'm still the boss.
I'm still the son.
Yeah. Alright, so basically we're kind of back at it, and we are frustrated. I kind of don't even know where to begin. You know, you guys have seen our videos, and what we wanted to do was a spring video, kind of a little bit of an evaluation on where things were with some of the players, maybe some of the races we were looking forward to.
People to step up at certain positions,
Yep.
names we've never heard.
Position battles.
Just trying to find playmakers for this new offense is one thing, but we have nothing so far.
We get no information.
Yeah.
I don't know if that's because we as fans are supposed to start sucking as much as the coaches and the administration. I don't know what that is, but we want our information.
Yeah, we deserve it.
Yeah, it's actually hard for us to sit down and do a video because we have no information.
Which is part of the reason why it was such a long absence. We would have loved to sat here and done a video about all the coaching rumors that were going on, but when we're getting no information but what bloggers say, these are the same bloggers that added so much shame to the program too.
Right.
Talking about, oh, Taylor Martinez is transferring, this is happening, that's happening. Bo's going to LSU, Bo's getting fired.
It's all fun, but
yeah, but it gets to the point where it's just embarrassing, and those are the only people we're hearing stuff from. And after last season, with the way the media went crazy, I wasn't paying any attention to it, and we weren't getting anything from the athletic department, anything from Bo, and when we finally did, that was just a few weeks ago.
Right, and see, that's one of our biggest problems right now. Is we feel so disassociated with this team that we love so much.
You know,
I
coaches
hate to keep saying it, but you guys know us. You've seen our videos before. You know that we have a great passion for Husker football, and we're Nebraska fans, and we don't even know Sean Watson is no longer employed by the university.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing with not knowing position coaches are fired. That's one thing. But you're talking about the offensive coordinator, who has been a hot topic to talk about for the last 2 years.
Right.
Should he be gone? Should he be retained? And we don't get any news about it at all. The coaches, the players, the athletic department, everyone wants to say, even some analysts wants to say, we're the best fans in college football. If we are that great of fans to this university and we can't get any information, that's just like a blatant just slap in the face and a middle finger to us all.
That's right, and you know, we're kind of stuck here. We're pissed. My little get up here is kind of meant to be a symbol. It's like, this is how I feel. You know, I'm like covering up my end for a little bit. You know, especially the way we ended last year.
You're just trying to hide
no, I'm not trying to hide my ugly face, little asshole. You know, it's like the program disappeared for the last 4 months. We're supposed to care and support it, but it's like the end disappeared off our helmets for some reason, and just really irritated by it.
You know, my stepdad, who lives in Texas, he's a Husker fan, but he does live in Texas, so that's really all the media covers, especially after the year Texas just had. And he's asking me what information there is, because every single day, Mac Brown is talking about one different position, new players, and all this. Even new coaches he hired, how they're doing, and we get nothing.
Right. And I think what's even a bigger slap in the face is Ari Fleischer.
That is the biggest slap in the face that, you know, I haven't been a Husker football fan as long as you have, but it's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. What?
You could just keep going on forever.
Well,
I mean, all I get is this dumb look on my face when I hear Ari Fleischer.
Yeah?
Bo Pelini, you don't have 20 minutes for me.
Yeah.
I'm going on 40 years of
Yeah.
supporting this program, and you don't got 20 minutes after a game.
Yeah.
You're the leader of my team,
Yeah.
of the sports team that supports the whole athletic budget at the University of Nebraska. And you know, I spend my money on tickets. I buy the gear. I buy the pay-per-views. I work all week long just to get to Saturdays to watch my Huskers play. You don't have 20 minutes after a game for me and for my son and for my cousin who's a dentist who graduated from the university, my mother who's a school teacher who graduated from the University of Nebraska.
I don't even ever really watch the press conferences. I not right after the games, but
we listen to them.
During the week though, I'd like to be able to hear Bo's thoughts on the game, especially with games we lost.
I want to hear him right after the game. I want to hear the emotion. I want to hear who he's pissed at, who he's happy with. Ari Fleischer.
Because that's what Bo is. Bo is just an emotional guy who doesn't hide anything. What you see is what you get from Bo. If he looks pissed, he's just going to be pissed.
Right.
And that's the stuff I want. You know, even though I don't really watch them like the day after, like right as it's going on, I know Channel 7 does that stuff.
Yeah.
I don't even really watch it, but knowing that I can't hear my coach's thoughts on it, that's the thing that gets me. It's not just the fact that he's not doing them, it's because he chose to just throw someone else out there. It's dumb.
I mean, if you really want to think about it, Ari Fleischer is a very polished media relations expert.
And maybe though we're sitting here and we're bashing about, and sorry to cut you off, but maybe with all like what I was talking about earlier, all the blogs that just got so chaotic last year.
It doesn't matter.
I know, but maybe that's what the athletic department's thinking is. I don't know.
Who cares? Ari Fleischer can smooth out a lot of damn things, but I also do not care about Ari Fleischer's opinions on...
I didn't even know who he was until a couple months ago.
I don't care what he has to say about Husker football.
What does he even know about football?
I want to hear from the players and the coaches.
Right.
First and foremost, after every game, I want to hear from the boss.
Yeah.
Nothing else matters.
You want to hear from the boss, you want to hear from the quarterback, and you want to hear from someone who had a good game.
I don't ever want to hear from the quarterback. But I would like to hear from the players and maybe some standouts from that day.
Yeah.
Just stuff like that. And this crap we have going on now where they're trying to, which is kind of funny, you know, we jump conferences and now we have to travel double, triple, 1,200 miles, 1,500 miles to go to games.
Yeah.
So they're asking us to step up as fans, and all they're doing is pushing us
down and pushing us away.
They're just pushing us further away, and I'm so irritated by it. It's just something has got to give. I mean, they can't continuously expect us to do all this stuff and not give us anything in return. What are those for? Wow.
Sorry.
And the coaches. Yeah. I'm still so pissed off about that.
Are you pissed off the way that's handled, or the coaches?
I find out a week later Marvin Sanders is no longer working for the University of Nebraska because somebody reported that Corey Raymond was now the defensive secondary coach here at Nebraska.
Yeah. I mean,
are you serious?
We should get to know that information. First off, why is one of the best secondary coaches in the country just leaving? I mean, what's going on there? He obviously wasn't fired because his performance was absolutely outstanding.
And if it's some kind of personal problems, I don't care whether it's drugs, I don't care whether it's alcohol. If they could just say, due to personal problems, he had to step down. That's his business, whatever he's going through. But we as fans would like to know, okay, did he get fired? Did he break some kind of conduct policy?
Right, but like you're saying, if it's just to get himself right, or maybe even like Urban Meyer, maybe it's time for him to start spending time with his family. That's cool. I can get that, but we have the right to know that.
Well, what I'm saying is we don't need to know particulars, like if he's got some personal problems.
We just need to know some general...
No, not even that. We just need to know that he no longer works here and we're looking for a new coach. Yeah. Why we can't get that information is beyond me.
Yeah.
And some of these coaches, Tim Beck, really, he's the offensive coordinator at the University of Nebraska now.
That's just...
Who would have hired him? Out of the other, 118, 119 schools.
No one relevant.
if he would have put out his resume for an offensive coordinator position, who would have hired him?
No one relevant. And the three candidates that we even talked to about the job, that Warner, who worked at Kansas, Scott Frost, hot name, good recruiter, is the kind of the style Bo wants to go with the offense. He's learning from the best at Oregon. That made sense to go after. Tim Beck, I can understand because of the friendship, but this is the University of Nebraska. There's nothing wrong with Rich Rodriguez just getting fired. Talking to him about it, talking to Charlie Weiss, who Will Muschamp just swooped up. I mean, talking to big name people.
Right.
What's wrong with that?
Right.
I mean, even if you're not even ever going to offer them, at least talk and let us know so we actually think that you are trying to put the best coaches, not coaches you feel that are the most comfortable with you.
I disagree completely with that. I don't care to know who some of the coaches are that we went after. I just disagree. That doesn't mean you're wrong, dude. That's your opinion. Keep that. You're not wrong.
I worded it a little wrong. I just don't see why we can't go after big people.
Nope.
That's all I mean.
You said it right. I don't care to hear the list of potential employees we're after. I just want to know how a running back coach
whose running backs fumbled all the time.
Yeah, and you know, I'm not under the impression that the running backs ever overachieved. I just don't get how he could be entrusted with a whole offense.
Yeah.
This is the only thing I hang my hat on. Bo has made good coaching hires.
He has.
And he did not let Sean Watson become his Kevin Cosgrove like Callahan did.
Which easily would have.
He said you got to get out of here. Yeah. The other coach that was much maligned, Ted Gilmore, from very unproductive wide receivers, he got shit canned, and I loved that decision.
Yeah, that was definitely
Barney Cotton, when the offensive line was struggling, he went out and got him 2 assistants.
Yeah.
Which he desperately needs because that O-line.
Right, and Barney Cotton, I'm still not so sure if he should be there or not. This is his Watson year. Barney Cotton has to prove
It's funny
something.
you say you're not sure Barney Cotton should be here because, you know, I took a lot of flack last year when I said I'm not sold on Bo Pelini. Nebraska fans, are you sold on Bo Pelini after last year? If you are, you really have to kind of evaluate what's bringing you to that decision. I am not sold on him.
I'm sold.
10-4 is not acceptable.
I'm sold on him as the head coach, and you're not going to win one more game every single year. I like what he does, his handling of the football team. I hate what he does as far as the fans' perspective. I hate it. We never get any news. He doesn't want to talk to us. He doesn't want us to know anything. All he wants us to do is spend all our money buying the gear, watching TV, spending money to even just to watch the game, go to the game, and all that.
He doesn't even care about that because he just knows we're going to do it anyway.
Probably.
You think Bo cares if we show up wearing red?
Probably.
I don't think he gives a flying crap about it because he knows we're going to do it anyway. Bo, you still have so much to prove.
He does, but he is still a very young head football coach.
Oh, he totally is, and I like some of his moves he made. He got rid of some people that potentially were bringing him down. He gave Carl more, his brother, the defensive coordinator. He gave him more responsibility so he could come and be with the offense, which that team needs. You need to know that the head coach is on your side too.
Yeah.
Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed our video. It's our first time back. Hope we weren't too rusty. We'll get back into the swing of things here and maybe start trying to put together some.
Hopefully, we can get a video of spring practice before the spring game.
Yeah, before fall camp starts.
Yeah,
maybe we'll get enough information.
We need information, but
we'll check back real soon because we're ready to start talking a lot of crap again. So we still go ahead and go shut it off.
All right.
We still got the Iowa Hawkeyes to start bashing. We get to talk about Kevin Cosgrove in Minnesota.
All right, we gotta cut it off.
See, that's what people.